What's up, guys? Welcome back to INTHESHOPTV. That is my 1955 Chevy truck project that we've been working on, or its skeleton anyway. In the last episode, we had to create clearance for our drive shaft by hacking away at our mid-frame cross member and creating a custom fabricated drive shaft tunnel. The next three projects that we have coming up are going to put the frame right at face height for me. So I think what I want to do is try to come up with maybe a lighting solution or something that's going to help me see a little bit better when I start working on this stuff. Before we get too far into this project, I want to remind you guys at the end of this project, when you go into the office, and today is giveaway announcement day, we got to pick two winners for the contest that we've had going on. It's for the two auto darkening helmets, courtesy of Arccaptain Welding equipment. Thank you guys all for joining in that contest. Two winners are going to get announced just a little bit, so stick around. So I think I'm going to get this up in the air right now and see what we can figure out. There's a little tunnel we put in last time. Anyway, here we are under the frame. And as you can see, it's not too dark because we don't have the cab on, obviously. And we have pretty sufficient lighting under here. That's all gonna change once we put the cab back on, and we're standing under here and it's gonna be kind of dark. And also for the undersides of the frame rails right here where the light doesn't hit. So what I'm thinking is our lift has these ridges or lips right here that serve as kind of a shelf for, you know, these trays and stuff like that. We have a tool tray or a jack tray right here also. So what I'm thinking is we'll use this lip and maybe mount some LED strip lights on here and be able to light up the whole underside of this frame. I was initially concerned about this tool tray or jack tray, but there's plenty of clearance underneath so that we can move this back and forth and not interfere with anything that we might happen to mount on these little ridges or shelves or lips, whatever you want to call them. I think the first thing we're gonna do is get these trays out of here. So I went and picked up two boxes of these LED strip lights. They're 16.4 feet. Our runways here are 16 feet, so that should work out pretty good, and they're trimmable, so if you need to trim any excess off, it's not a problem. I'm slightly ticked off because they're supposed to be black in color with white LED lights, and I have completely white hardware here, so I wanted a black because black lift, But it's not that big of a deal. It's all going to be tucked away on the inside of the lift. You're not going to see it. We'll run an extension cord from it anyway, so we can choose a black cord just so we don't have any white cords hanging out here. Not that it's important anyway, but I try to make things look uniform if I can. So I'm just getting these plugged into the lift here to make sure that they work, which they do. So I have just a shop towel with some acetone on it right here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe down this surface just in case there's any grease or dirt on here. I want to be able to get these to stick good. Yeah, I'd say there was some dirt on there. All right, that's one side fully done. I kind of mounted them on a little bit of an upward angle, but also to the side so they're not just kind of shooting straight up, but they'll cast light this way as well. All right, let's get going on the other side. That's both sides fully on. I think what I want to do now is raise this thing up, because right now the ramps are kind of at chest height, which is perfect height for me to work with the lights. But now I'm going to work underneath the ramps to kind of get some of that wiring strapped up. So I ran everything through to this side, and I've just got a power strip that's kind of Velcroed up here. And I got some cable ties holding everything together, just loosely right now. Nothing's really tucked away where it's gonna be. What I wanna do now is just get an extension cord and kind of hook this up and route it around the lift and down and plug it in. These are just little dimmers that they give you for the lights if you guys are wondering what these are. All right, so what I did, I just basically zip tied a simple extension cord to the back of our hydraulic line here. And we ran it up and around and plugged it into the outlet that we mounted on the lift in another video. Doing it this way ensures that we have the exact amount of strain relief that we need as the lift comes up and down. So I just plugged it into a simple on-off switch here. This way we can turn our lights off whenever we want without having to unplug it. All right, last thing to do is give it a try. To give you guys a clue how bright it is. My camera is auto darkening all the footage, so you can't even get a sense of what it really looks like, but this is just the lights under the lift right now, and everything's illuminated in here enough to see me in the camera. So for context, I'll just turn the lift lights off. Pretty bright. All right, guys, it is giveaway time. Finally, we're gonna pick 2 winners right now to see who's the winner of the Arccaptain Auto Darkening Welding Hood Contest. It's been about a month and a half of waiting right now. We're gonna go into the office and use a random comment picker to see who the 2 winners are. All right, guys, the first winner is at N8Z14. All right, winner number 2 at Blaine Guidry. You are the number 2 winner of the Arccaptain Welding Hood giveaway. So both of you guys, I have in my description is my email address. Click on that. Send me an email with your name and your address and all that shipping information, and I'll get in touch with Arccaptain right away, and they will send those out to you. They're usually pretty good about it. I know the last 2 winners of the gloves got their stuff already, and they seem to be pretty pleased with it. So make sure you get in touch with me really quick. We have some more giveaways coming up, and I'm going to try to talk Arccaptain into maybe giving away something a little bit bigger. So no promises, but guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being with me. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you're celebrating. Catch you guys on the next video.